Hello, welcome to Juniper Level Botanic Garden, the home of Plant Delights Nursery. This is a Phlox paniculata, the summer phlox. The genus Phlox is almost entirely North American, and most species are spring blooming, but Phlox paniculata will bloom for many months in the summer. It'll grow in light shade to full sun. It's a great plant for pollinators. And always, if you're growing Phlox paniculata, grow one that has been selected for resistance to powdery mildew, because the ones that are susceptible to powdery mildew will look miserable all summer long. They'll bloom, but the foliage will be all white or gray with powdery mildew. And this cultivar is John Fanick. It's not a fancy hybrid one, but just a really good selection of the wild type. And Phlox paniculata also has a pleasant fragrance. It's a good cut flower. This is, typical height is about 3 feet. It can be taller. I guess there are probably plant breeders who have bred stumpy ones as well. There's nothing wrong with being 3 feet tall. Some of my best friends are well over 3 feet tall. Phlox paniculata is a clump former. It's not spreading underground, but if you ever transplant Phlox paniculata, it will return to its original location, because it's one of those plants that can put up new growth from just a root. The underground roots and roots usually are underground, are fairly slender, but they are capable of producing a new plantlet. The traditional way of propagating Phlox paniculata was by root cuttings. Only the end of the root closest to the crown will produce a new plantlet, so it's a matter of polarity. So Phlox paniculata comes in many colors. The wild type is sort of white or pink, or sort of that Garden of Eden purple pink, but modern selections come in a much broader range of colors. Really pretty much an essential plant if you want flowers through the summer months. And phlox is from the, I believe, Latin word for flame. I've never quite understood that for a plant that is predominantly purple. And a panicle is the type of inflorescence. This is a single flower. The whole structure is an inflorescence. Spell check will try to change it to fluorescent, or some version of that doesn't recognize inflorescence. And a panicle is one that has a multiple of branches. So that's branch and another branch, and so that's why it's Phlox paniculata, but you'll see that in the scientific name of a lot of plants. Soil, just average soil. Doesn't want a soggy site, but also doesn't want a dry site, just average soil. So thank you for your time today, and I hope to see you again in the garden.